everybody was outside partying,
Yep.
turning up.
Yeah.
You were inside.
Inside.
So after college, any previous jobs?
Oh, my first job was because in life you get three sets: baby teeth, adult teeth. The third set.
What is the most common procedure that you guys do?
We do.
If you weren't a dentist,
Oh,
what career would you be in?
I love that question. I think I will.
Now, when I extended the invitation to you and you accepted it, I was thrilled. I was excited. And yeah, it's very good to have you with me today.
And I'm very happy to be here.
Come in.
Thank you for inviting me.
No problem. No problem. Anytime. Um, First and foremost, like the title. Wow. Major accomplishment.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you.
You know? So break it down to us. Like what exactly is, I know it spells out right in front of us, but we would like to
Correct.
know a little bit more.
Okay. Well, my name is Stephanie. Most people know me by Dokla now.
Dokla?
Dokla. Well, I started my journey early on. Grew up in a household where both parents are doctors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I love medicine, but then indeed, my dad is an orthopedic surgeon and my mom an oral surgeon.
Wow.
So I had the opportunity to see both worlds, where they are saving lives. But dad, on the other hand, was never home because as an orthopedic surgeon, he'll be in surgeries for like more than 20 hours.
Wow.
But mom, as an oral surgeon, will be home by 5 o'clock. And I said, if I can change lives, I also want my own life. So growing up, I had the opportunity to be in her practice, and I just enjoy the immediate result within that healthcare system, right?
Nice.
Person will come in, and then you're able to take them out of pain. So I can say as young as 6, I knew that I wanted to be in the dental field. So this is how it all started. So DDS stands for Doctor of Dental Surgery, which you see in the title. So Desired Dental Med Services, I wanted the practice to have my title within the name.
Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. So basically, DDS stand for Doctors Dental
Surgery.
Surgery. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So it also have the medical aspect, so dentistry and medicine combined. And then the most important thing for me is we all have teeth. We all have our unique smile,
Right.
but then it's what you desire, right? So I can do the same procedure on 100 patients, and each of them are going to be very unique. So I'm never bored at work.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started my undergrad here in Miami.
Miami.
Went to Miami-Dade College, and then I transferred to FIU, Florida International University, where I obtained my bachelor in biology. I also did research, and I did get a scholarship from FIU, where I was able to get admitted to NYU, and I started their research program in the epidemiology department prior to dental school. So the whole career path, about 10 years in
10
school.
years.
Yeah, so I spent my 20s in school.
So when everybody was outside,
No, I was inside.
in, clubbing,
Not I.
so you were inside, in the books,
Yes.
studying. Wow,
Studying.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I understand that you have a background, you know, in physician and in your in your household. So what desired you to go into
Dentistry.
dentistry? Yes,
One thing I
I know it has
noticed,
to be something within you.
it's like a fire burning.
Right.
It's essentially more than teeth. One thing I noticed with my patient, once you change their smile, they are a brand new person. I've had patients who couldn't find a tibubut get married.
Tibu-
The weather is just fixing your smile. I've had people who could not get a job because once
because
they go to their interview, they cannot speak. So they still like this, the whole time.
wow.
So it's not because they were not a great candidate. It was because, your teeth bring also your personality, your
Nice.
self-esteem, right? So therefore, they didn't feel like, okay, I don't deserve this. But then they come in and I do same day smile. So essentially,
Same day smile. What
same
is that?
day. So what it means is in my office, let's say you come at 9 o'clock toothless, by 10 o'clock you have teeth.
Shut up.
Yes. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So which is, there's no delay.
There's no delay. All right. Cool. We, hold that thought. We're gonna get right. We're gonna come right
We're
back
back.
to that.
Okay.
It seems like we're diving very, very deep into the dentistry. I want to go back a little bit.
Okay.
Let's reverse. So when everybody was outside partying,
Yep.
turning up,
Yeah.
you were inside.
Inside.
So after college, any previous jobs?
Oh, my first job was at Quiznos.
Quiznos sucks.
Toasty. And believe it or not, this is where I learned a lot of business management.
So
Because
you picked up your business management skills from working at Quiznos.
yeah, making sandwiches and welcoming customers. I still remember the menu.
So where you always have this great inviting attitude.
Always,
Okay.
always.
So with the management skill they taught you at Quiznos,
Correct.
kind of like it kind of adds up to
Everything just blended. Like every jobs that I've held. I'm also a musician. I played a violin as young as 4. That's
so you
when I
play
started.
instruments. When did
I
you have
do.
time?
I make time. Don't ever believe anyone who tells you they don't have time.
That is
That's a lie.
Wait a minute. Quiznos, violin. Okay, keep going. I'm learning a lot about you
I used to work at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, but working there is not.
like that. So you had puppets, Quiznos, and violin.
And then I also worked at in the city, La Pâtisserie, the épicerie. Yeah,
History.
yeah. It's for Chef Daniel Boulu. He's a very famous French chef. I also did tutoring in college, so that's how I made some money on the side.
You was not playing at all.
At all.
So basically, you had a goal.
Yeah,
You were focused.
Focused,
And
yeah.
you knew that those college tuition need to be paid.
I mean I did win some scholarships,
Some
so
scholar-
college was fine. Is NYU.
So, so take us back. What type of student were you, like in high school?
I was a straight A student.
Straight A student. Okay, so with the help of that,
It really helped in the future, because at Miami-Dade and I didn't pay anything. I had a full ride.
excellent.
Full ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
And from that on, straight to college. You didn't stop and be like, you know what? I'll skip a semester.
No.
Semesters. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get a full-time job and
No.
No.
Not at all.
straight to college.
Straight. I knew early on, and from my upbringing, my parents instilled in me that time is precious. Time is money. And essentially, you can make more money, but you cannot create more time. So early on, I knew, hey, if anything that I'm not going to do is waste my time. Yeah. Till today, the biggest insult someone can do to me
Waste your time.
is not, let's say, pay me back, is wasting my time.
Yeah, you can always make money,
Correct.
but you can
Correct.
never get time back.
Never.
Yeah. So take me through. I'm trying to get a clear understanding on dental school. What's that like?
Whew.
'Cause I know a lot of people. They kind of like afraid. Like, it's a long journey. It's a long ride.
It is.
I don't even know where to start. Should I get a job, or should I just go on ahead and dive head in first, go full throttle? So, what's your advice? What was it like for you? Because I know you went through that process.
Indeed. It is a long journey. But the main thing is doing something that you love. Like, for instance, for me, I don't go to work. Like, I look forward to, okay, whose lives am I going to transform today? So for me, I was able to find a career that I truly love, right? And then early on, since in high school, I literally started looking into it, calling colleges and asking them, hey, if I were to apply to your school, what are the requirements, right? And I had literally a list of step by step what I needed to do.
So even with the scholarship that you had, you still had to put in some groundwork.
Of course. Of course.
Make the extra calls, stay on the phone,
Yes.
leg work, go
Correct.
to people's office and
Correct.
break down doors to in order to be where you were, right?
Definitely. For instance, for me, I really wanted to go to NYU. That, like, you could not tell me I wasn't going to NYU. So what I did is I actually flew to NYU and spoke to the dean of admission. I said,
So
hey,
let's go. Is that while you're in college? Or?
while I'm in college.
Okay.
While I'm in
So what was
college,
the purpose of you going to NYU? Like what
The-
was the reason? What was the reason? Like, what were you thinking to make such a bold decision?
I mean, it's essentially this is where I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing. So why not learn about, first of all, where I want to go and how to get there?
Okay.
Because essentially the information is there, but there needs to be a will, a want to, a desire to, then go ahead and get the information. So essentially for me, I wanted to go to NYU, and prior to traveling there, I called them, emailed them, and they had what they call SNDA session. So essentially, what it is current student getting to meet and greet potential student.
Okay.
Right? And then the ladies
Whatever
networking, correct. So essentially you get to get the real results, right? As far as, okay, what is there to expect and how can I get where you are? And again, people love to talk.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So that's what I did.
So within the midst of all of that, I'm sure you probably was looking at it like, okay, this thing is gonna pay it off.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure it was very challenging.
Very.
The entire process. So, which leads me to the next question. Like, I'm trying to pick your brain. What would It's very challenging, of course.
Very.
It's a lot of studying. It's a lot of.
A lot.
It's sleepless nights. I can imagine.
Yeah.
What possesses you? What's inside of you that makes you feel like, okay, this is gonna work. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to be.
It's your mindset. My mind. It for me. How I know this is for me, my mind and my heart. It's like one heartbeat. Together.
I love that. Bars.
Exactly. Quote me now. So essentially, in my mind, I never saw I can't. That never crossed my mind. Even there were many challenges, but this is something I learned in life. Good stuff comes with time. It's like cooking. Cook something in the microwave versus in our Haitian culture, you gotta tremper the viande in the épices. It's not gonna taste the same, right?
Different.
Exactly.
Totally different.
So it's no different in our personal lives.
And if you're looking at it, if you look at it now, how we are we're living in a different time and day right now.
Definitely.
Society, has changed completely.
Yeah,
We are living in a microwave era where
definitely.
everybody wants, instant
Correct.
gratification.
It's the microwave effect.
It's just push button, 30 seconds, and
Yep.
done. Have you ever like run across anybody that's like, Stephanie, that ain't gonna work. It's not for you. Look, what perd du temps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So how do you overcome people like that? What's your response?
Well, one thing about negative people, they love company. Misery loves company. So for me is you will always find more people trying to bring you down. And that's when you know you're doing something good.
True.
If everyone is going, listen, nah. So for me, the more they told me I could not do it, they fuel me up. It's like gasolina.
That's more gasoline.
So for me, it didn't bother me. It actually gave me more willpower, horsepower, right? To go, the sky's the limit.
All right. So back to NYU now.
Mm-hmm.
So what comes next? When you got up one day and said, "This is what you're gonna do." So you went to NYU.
Correct.
And what comes after that? So what happened?
At NYU, I spent 4 years at NYU.
So is that continuous education, or is that
No, that's the whole program. 4 years.
okay? Take me back. So it's how many years in Miami?
So Miami-Dade College, I did 2 years.
2 years.
And I did 2 years and a half at FIU.
Okay.
Okay.
4.5.
And then I did research, and then 4 years.
Okay.
Right? It adds up to 10.
So we're talking 4.5.
Uh-huh.
2.5. Okay. Plus research. How long was research?
It was about a year and a half, like
A
2
year and a
years.
half. Okay. We're talking 6. And
The 4 years of NYU.
NYU.
That makes it
And
10.
That's where you got
My doctorate.
the doctorate. At any point, let's just say, after the first 4.5 years, what type of degree would you would have had?
I received my bachelor's
That's
in
your
bio.
Okay.
My BS. So essentially, bachelor's should take you 4 years, but then, like myself, I wanted to do something extra because essentially there's a lot of students applying for the same spot. So I wanted myself to be a candidate that was different. So, and that's one of the criteria at my interview. They're like, there's something different in your portfolio. Like I didn't do the traditional route where it was just schooling. I also learned to manage, personal lives as well and schooling. So that's what made me stand out as well.
That's one of the main questions I was gonna ask. As you we because right now I'm still thinking because for people that's gonna watch this podcast, this episode, I really want them to have a clear understanding that it's hard.
It's not
It's
easy.
attainable.
Of course.
While you're going to college, you still have work-life balance.
Correct.
You were still working, had
Correct.
a regular job.
Yes.
So at NYU, did you have a job? Were you working?
No, I didn't work.
So
This is where I stopped working.
That's where
Correct.
That's where you had to buckle down and be like,
Yeah.
what? You have to be 100%.
100%. I don't know how people work. I did have classmates who did bartending and some sort of work, but I don't know how, because essentially you're in class as early as 6:45 a.m. and after class you have to do clinicals. So your essentially clinical ends around 9:30, 10 p.m. Then you have to study
Wow.
for the next day. So
And
for
the next
me,
day at 6.
6 a.m. again.
Wow.
So for me, it was impossible to do so. So I had prepared myself that at some point I'm going to sacrifice it all and just focus. Because essentially, for dental school, once you get kicked out of dental school, you can never become a dentist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the caveat. Yeah.
Repeat that again?
Once you get kicked out of dental school, choose another career. I don't know why, but you can't reapply.
This is new to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like I was not going to fumble that.
There was no room for error.
For error, correct. It's all or none.
You had to go like
110%.
110%.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 years done at NYU.
Mm-hmm.
What was the emotion? What was your actual feeling when you know this is over? Like, okay, it's graduation time.
Mm-hmm.
And what was going through your mind? Like, once you finally, like, you made it to the finish line, basically.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking about, okay, I'm going to take a break and partying or start a relationship, start a family? Or were you thinking about opening up a business so you was just ready to jump out there and establish something?
Very
What was it
good
like?
question. Remember, you're not working in dental school. You're broke. So as soon as I got out, I was like, I gotta make some money. Okay. So for me, it was like, okay, I just spent 4 years, and it's not cheap. Around my time, tuition was $500,000.
At that time?
At that time, 2017.
2017, $500,000. The ticket.
Okay. Right now is 780.
We're in 2025 right now.
Mm-hmm.
How much is it now?
It's 700 to 800,000, and that's yeah.
That's a lot of money.
A lot.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Close, well, I don't want to say it's close to $1 million.
Yeah.
Past 800. That's 700,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
At NYU right now is more than 700,000.
Imagine what them students is going to look like
1.2 easy.
with the interest rate and everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I never knew that.
Yeah. You know, dental school is more intense than medical school. This is the most, and you can Google it.
Wow.
Not making this up. And dental school is way more expensive than medical school. What I paid for my dental license, I could have went to medical school 4 times.
And which leads me to the next question. Like, you knew that
Yeah.
before you got involved,
Correct.
and you kept going.
Yeah.
Listen, I take my hat off completely. Like,
Thank you.
much respect,
Yeah.
because I'm sure you knew. I'm sure you were aware of the challenges
Yeah.
and tuition,
Mm-hmm.
but you still find the courage to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do.
Yes.
This is exactly what I'm going to do.
Correct.
This is what I want to do, and this is exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
It's not easy.
It's not, even though now, laughing for me is, I guess, is my coping mechanism. People usually say, Doc, why you problem? Because I laugh at anything.
I mean, overcome 10 years
Listen,
worth of like straight school.
yeah. And this is what I tell people. It's like, I've paid my dues already. Like, listen,
Wow.
I made my down payment in life for where I am today. So I feel free.
So, as you're going through all of that, did you have a mentor, someone that's behind you, pushing you?
My parents, my brother, my sisters.
They say keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
And my mom the prayer warriors. My name will be in Cri de Minuit, everything. Just that support system. You need it.
Wow.
You need it. I
So
remember.
they were serious about the l'école l'église lac.
Yeah, that was my household.
Yeah, l'école l'église
L'église
lac.
Lacaille. That's it.
Point final.
Point final. So yeah.
Take me back after graduation. So what happened after?
After
Take a
graduation,
break.
no. No. After graduation, literally I went back to studying because to get your now you get the doctorate license. But to practice in the state of Florida, you have to take another board, a licensing, to practice. I've always wanted to come back to Florida. So literally I graduated and the next 3 days I was back into my book studying.
3 days.
Yeah.
So you didn't take a break.
No, I couldn't. Remember, you're broke. I couldn't even buy Starbucks.
Wow.
You're broke. The l'argent, no l'argent. And I just couldn't stand being in that position. I said, here you are, you're placed on that pedestal, right? And then people are like, oh, she's a doctor. And then you go to a restaurant and then you're looking at the menu.
Expectation.
Yes.
So now you have the title. So you have to meet everyone else's expectations.
Correct.
You are a doctor.
Yeah.
So
They're expecting
something.
they want you to be the nenen. They want you to be I'm like the queen of nenen. You know, they're getting married. They say, okay, yeah, you the man.
Wow.
And it's like, wait a minute. Wait.
Money ain't good that.
And no bread.
Ain't no bread.
Not even breadcrumbs.
Nothing.
Nothing. Zero.
So school, graduation, back to studying, take the exam.
Correct.
Okay. So what's next? What happened after?
So what I did while I was a student, they used to have those work seminars. So they will have those big corporation of dental practice come and talk about, hey, come work for me. This is what they will offer you and so forth. So before I graduated, I essentially put in my application into that job. So I secured the job prior to graduation. So it was a matter of me, which is why I couldn't take a break. I needed to get my licensing so I could start working.
So once you got your license, of course you passed the test. Now that you have your license, were you thinking about getting a job or start a business?
Very good question. I've always wanted to have my own business, but then I knew that I had to start somewhere. So I started working for one of the biggest corporations in dentistry. They are all over
What were
50
your
states. Just a dental associate. I was an associate. Yeah.
Okay.
And I used to work like crazy. My owner, the practice owner, he had 7 offices. So I literally work in every single offices.
So at some point, let me interrupt you for a second. Pause. So you met someone that has 7 offices. Does that add up to the fuel that you have inside you to say, okay, this person has 7 practice. If that person can't do it, I can do it.
Correct. It's like if you can have 7, I can have at least 1 or 2.
Okay, so now you started working for that person, and did this person become a mentor or?
In some ways, yeah. Essentially, within the company, they had opportunities for myself to become a practice owner, but remember, it was corporate, so which means that although it's yours, but it's not fully yours.
Right.
So I didn't like that part. I love my freedom.
Is it when you say, is it like an umbrella type of situation?
Correct.
Where there's a big company overseas?
Correct.
Okay.
So you're essentially an owner, but Not 100%. So
You're working under
correct,
someone else,
correct,
under the corporation.
exactly, right? So as
Basically, it seems like a management position.
correct, and
So
I
you're like an owner management
correct,
situation.
and
Okay.
every month they get their cut, and then you get the rest. So they share the financial responsibilities and so forth. So for me, with what I wanted to accomplish, it didn't work for me.
So you wanted more.
I wanted more. I wanted 100% ownership, 100% in everything that I'm doing for myself and for my patients. But I did learn a lot. I was like a sponge in this company. Like, put me in a bucket, and it's like I soak up.
So I'm trying to add up everything that you just said. So I'm soaking all the information in. 10 years school, back to studying, back to work, testing, of course. Now that you are working at a company as a dental
Associate
associate, they have you all over the place,
all over.
and you still want to keep going.
Yeah.
Wow,
The purpose is to be where I am today, to be able to do dentistry freely.
nice.
Right. And the way I practice, and dentistry is the last thing I
How
do.
long you was looking for that freedom?
That freedom. Yeah.
I got you. 7 different places. They got you all over the place.
Well, my boss loved that. He was like, he was like, wow, he never had an associate who was willing to travel to those different locations. Mind you, when I left,
Up and go.
yeah, up and go, but it wasn't down south here. It was in a place called Vieira.
Vieira.
Yeah. So it's like exit 195.
I'm pretty sure you had to commute.
Oh no, I moved. They moved me.
So they moved you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the
drive.
drive.
Oh, it's impossible. Because the locations were around Vieira and also Orlando, Kissimmee, Poinciana. So driving from
2.5.
Nah, impossible.
Impossible.
And then the practice starts at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. you have a patient in the chair. So impossible. Sometimes I'm at the office till like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So that would have been impossible.
How long were you working for that person?
A year and a half.
That's not even long.
I know.
So a year and a half working at XYZ, so many different facilities. You soaked up the game,
Correct.
and you said you're gonna open up your own clinic,
Yeah.
clinic, basically.
Yeah. While I was working, I opened up the corporation.
So you was at them people's job working on your job.
I'm like, okay, step one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just got up one day and quit? What's that like?
It got to a point again when you're working under a corporation. There's so many, how will I say it, restrictions, right? And then I knew, how the same way I knew, hey, I needed to do this. It was the same feeling again. It's like the mind and the heart, that fire. Like, Stephanie, you gotta go.
Wow.
And it's just, we parted ways. We're not enemies.
Do you
but
still keep in touch with that person?
yeah, we still keep in touch.
So, have you catch yourself often calling back and ask for certain information
Not so much. Not so much. We mostly talk about life.
about life? So that
Yeah.
person become a friend now.
Correct. It's no longer my
great.
boss.
So it's good to keep good relations.
Oh yeah, I'm still friend with my first job owner,
With
Quiznos.
Quiznos?
Yeah, she's my patient now.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
now, you got your own office. Take me to what's your day-to-day basis like from the time that you open the door until the end of the day? What's it like? Is it chaotic? What's the first step?
Oh no, I don't work under under chaos. I'm a very peaceful person. If it's chaotic, it's too expensive.
Bars. If it's too chaotic, it's too expensive.
Correct. Yeah.
Nice.
So, and that's one of the reason my patient, they tell me that. Can you imagine? I have patients from Key West, from Port St. Lucie, Naples, driving hours, getting on a plane just to come see me. And they're like, yes, we love your dentistry, but as soon as we walk in, we feel at peace.
Wow.
So it's energy. You pass it along. So from the moment I open the door, which is 8 or 8:30, right? We do group meetup with the staff. Talk about the day, the goals, what we have on schedule. Because for me, is not just what I do. Is people will never forget how you make them feel.
Of course, it's the feeling.
It's the feeling. Even when
Is that the most rewarding?
the most I can say
is that smile.
Yes.
Make the person's feel, because the person's
it's contagious.
Always gonna remember how you make them feel.
Yeah, and they are going to make someone else feel better.
Of course.
So it's like you pass it on to them, and essentially they will pass it around to the next person, right? So that's essentially just a daily day for me, a daily life, a day in the life of the class.
Like it's a very nurturing type of situation.
Very.
So how do you deal with patients that are afraid of going to the dentist?
Mm-hmm.
They have crazy anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
How do you work with patients like that? Because there's a lot of people that say, I'm not going to the dentist automatically. They just want to pull out my teeth. They want to do X, Y, Z. So how do you work with people like that?
One thing I do is I'm a very available doctor. So I talk to them. I've had patients, their fear is they will come in and just sit in the parking lot. Then they come back again the next day. They get into the elevator.
Exactly. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, those people are like fearful, and they have anxiety about going to
going in.
Yeah, just to go in.
Yeah. So I talked to them. So that particular patient, her fear was so high. She had an appointment. The first day, she just sat in the parking lot. She rescheduled. She made it to the 3rd floor because I'm in the building. I'm on the 3rd floor. She made it to the elevator on the 3rd floor, and they come in. And I said, okay, we're going to try again. If you can make it to the elevator, you can make it to the door the next time. And the 3rd time, she made it through the door. And then when she walked in, she was like, oh my gosh. Again, that sense of peace. My practice does not look like your typical dental office, right? It's very peaceful, very stress-free, right? And then one thing that I do is I bring music into the practice. So I'm always playing music into the...
What type of music do you play?
Compa, jazz.
So you didn't have time to party.
Now I'm doing it.
You didn't have time to party back then.
I bring the party to the office.
The party to you.
Yeah,
I
do.
So, what is the most common procedure that you guys do?
We do from taking patient out of pain, because again, for some reason, people don't come to the dentist until something bad is happening, which is why they say, oh, dentistry is expensive.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, kind of give me an idea about certain procedures, like top 4 procedures.
Top 4, extraction.
Kind of like the price range.
Price range, okay. So, extraction can start from $300 and up.
And up, okay.
Right? I do a lot of cosmetic work, smile makeover, porcelain, veneers, and so forth. That can range from $1,000 and up.
Okay.
And then I do a lot of teeth whitening.
Okay.
Because for me, I'm all about preventative dentistry. All about making you fall in love with your teeth
Nice.
right? Because essentially I've had patient come in, oh, doctor, I don't like my teeth. I said, it's just stained, right? Let's get you cleaned up. Let me do some cosmetic cleaning, cosmetic whitening. And then if you don't like it, then we'll go on to the next step.
Further.
Okay, further. So I do that. And then also I do a lot of dentures, for older, because I see all ages. My youngest patient is 4 years old. And my oldest one, well, I'm not going to say oldest, wisest, she's 97.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, let's just say a 4-year-old. How often does that 4-year-old have to come back to see you?
Okay, so usually when I do see the 4-year-old, I treat the whole family. So I'll treat mom, then dad will come, and then they'll bring on the kids, right? So 4-year-old, at that phase, they have what's called the primary teeth. Why it's important for them to see a dentist, because as a baby, they get the baby teeth. But if you don't take care of those baby teeth, you have a high chance of infecting those permanent teeth. Because in life, you get 3 sets: baby teeth, adult teeth. The third set, I give it to you, dentures. So it's all about, again, preventative. Like, let's teach, and this is where the fear starts. Most patients, or all of them, tell me this fear came because when I was a child, I'm talking like patients who are like 50 plus still remember that 4-year-old experience, right? So my goal is, hey, let me make you fall in love with coming to the dentist. Because again, if you love it now, you will not be in my chair 50 years later for an extraction and for dentures. So,
what are the 3 oral health tips that you can possibly give someone?
very good. 3, do not wait. Pain is often an indication that sometimes it's too late. When I say too late, it means like I can no longer do something to help preserve that tooth anymore, right?
The moment that
Don't wait for
you
pain.
feel unease and something is bothering you, you should.
Correct. Time is key. All right. And then, of course, do your maintenance. Everyone has their own maintenance, because another taboo is people be like, oh, so-and-so go every 6 months. Is your name so-and-so?
Right.
So do what's best for you. Okay. Because essentially people go off by what people say, and it costs you down the line.
But like you said, it's different. We're dealing with different people, different attitude, and different lifestyle.
Correct.
How important is a dieting when it comes to dental?
Diet plays a major role.
Break it down to me.
Okay. First, I could say within 3 days in dental school, we had to do an experiment. And guess what the experiment was? We had a jar of teeth, human teeth, right? And they gave us different type of sodas, Pepsi, Coke, you name it. Believe me, within a certain amount of days, those teeth disappeared due to the acidity in those drinks, those soft drinks. So if it can dissolve a tooth completely to where you come back, you don't see any tooth structure. So imagine you intaking that daily.
Wow.
Okay? And then also remember, our body has good bacteria and bad bacteria. So the goal is, as you intake certain foods, you tend to give rise to more bacteria, the bad one. And if the bad one are at a higher percentage, this is where you start to see decay in the mouth, right? You start to see dry mouth. And if the mouth is dry, our saliva itself, it prevents that bacteria from sticking on your tooth. And if you are consuming complex carbs, additional carbohydrates, sugar, right? You're like creating this environment for decay. It's like a suite for bad things to happen.
Wow.
So it's very important to, like they say in French, tout se fait en excès, right? Has a consequence,
Yeah.
right? So diet is very important, right? One of the major thing I see, like when a patient has high blood pressure, diabetes, can open the mouth, I can see it. Early signs of cancer, it's in the mouth. Yeah. So for me, every patient who comes to me, it's not just dentistry. Like I've had patients come to me, I said, you know what? You may have to see your primary.
Have you had that's what I was about to ask. Have you had any episode where someone comes and it's a different type of problem that's causing?
Correct.
So how do you approach that type of situation?
What I do is let them know. I'm very big on knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? It's even written in the Bible, my people perish due to lack of knowledge. When you come for my consultation, my patients usually say, I feel like you just did your 4 years in one visit, because I want them to make better decision, and to do so, you must have the tool. Right? So when they do come in, let's say their sugar level is really high, it shows in the mouth, it shows in the bone structure, it shows into the stability of the teeth, right? So I show them. I don't just tell them, hey, you come in, hey, you need a tooth extraction. I show you what a cavity looks like, right? And then I tell you, hey, this is the reason why you're having those constant issues. So this is what I would recommend for you. Go ahead and do X, Y, and Z, right? As I'm doing this treatment for you, because the goal is, let's not keep doing, I love dentistry, but I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over on the same person, right? So let's get to the root of that problem, okay?
Now, and how long have you been practicing?
In Hollywood, 5 years.
In Hollywood, 5 years. Now, from the time that you started until now, is there a lot of changes within the dentistry business, like as far as technology, politics, or even protocols changes, because people are, this is Florida, people will sue you for any type of any little thing. So have you seen a lot of changes within the industry?
Well, one thing is, which is why you have to take the licensing exam here, which is like a mini law bar exam, knowing the rules and regulations, right? That way you know how to have the correct consent. Because even if you come into the office, hey, I have a toothache, you have to give me consent. So there are ways to avoid that, right? So you prepare yourself for if those situations were to arise, right?
I mean, it's a new day of age, right? Has AI been affecting your business, or do you implement AI into your business at all?
I've actually had patient referral from AI.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, AI, find me a Black Haitian dentist.
So as far as the technology itself, do you use any tools, any machinery that robotic to make your job, make your work easier?
Definitely. Even within the machines that I do use at the office, latest technology. I don't know, past experience at the dental office when it comes to taking the x-rays, right? Which is the basis for a consultation. Back then, when they take it, it hurts, it's painful. With my machine, painless. In less than 2 minutes, I can have a full view of the mouth, head, and neck.
Nice. That's very good.
So I use it to make my life easier and to make the experience more enjoyable for my patients.
Right. I mean,
right?
it is a different type of environment. You
Definitely.
want the patient to feel at ease and comfortable.
Definitely. And they use social media to reach me. I'm on IG, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. A patient can literally slide into the DM, say, "Hey, doc, I have such and such issue. What do you advise?"
So I'm pretty sure you have a very well diverse group of clients.
Definitely.
Um, what is the most challenging part about running an office like yours?
The most challenging is, people grow up with, oh, if I have a toothache, you just put a little poivre in there, a little oil, or suke kling in a bushu with the warm. And it's like, I, it's teaching them, hey, let's walk away from that. Yes, back then they probably didn't have the technology, but just like back then, you couldn't take a picture with your phone. Remember those phones? All you could do, you could barely text to get.
Thanks.
Okay.
The games was black and white.
Yes.
You couldn't barely do anything.
Yes. Now your phone is your life.
It's your life.
You have Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically,
So
everything is phone and technology. And stuff.
correct.
Have you ever had any? Well, first, I would like to know the misconception behind dentistry. Because a lot of people are not knowledgeable to know how important it is to go to the dentist. So I would like to know, according to your experience, what is the biggest misconceptions when it comes to
the way they think. Okay. Well, the first thing they forget is your head and neck is still connected to the rest of your body. So, which means that not having a healthy mouth, essentially equivalent to not having an overall healthy body. Because
you're gonna have to break that down to me.
All right. So what it means is you can have an infection in the mouth that ultimately, if you don't take care of it, you can die from it.
So a tooth infection
Can lead to death.
can potentially
Yeah.
leads to
Yeah.
unalive.
Is that serious, right? Because again, remember, this is where the mouth is. What's next? That infection can go here, right? To your brain. And it goes down. What's the first compartment, anatomical compartment you get is your heart, right? A tooth infection, remember, is one bloodline. It's not one for the mouth, one for the rest of the mouth. So that infection is going to travel,
Travels.
right? So this is where you get the concept of, they think that, oh, it's just the mouth. And then they wonder, hey, wait a minute. The number one leading cause of cardiovascular issues, stroke, check the mouth.
Wow.
It's an unresolved infection in the mouth. So it's
one bloodstream.
Yeah.
Take care of your health.
Take care of it. And it's all preventative.
You just got to start early.
You have to.
The moment that you feel some type of way, you feel something.
Don't even wait to start feeling something. Just go in and do your checkup. Yeah. That's all it takes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of knowledge. Because you find people that, they walking around mouth decay and then don't get me wrong, it's a different situation.
Definitely.
They might not have the funds
to get
it, which leads me to another question. Have you ever had a client like that, a patient like that, where they come to you and say, listen, I have XYZ type of problem, but I don't have the money? How do you approach a situation like that?
I get that all the time, especially right now. The economy is not the best. So people are very frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
And even in our culture, they say figu c'est passeport.
Correct.
So beautiful face with not nice teeth. People tend to be very irritated.
Do you walk around and look at people's mouth?
That's the first thing I noticed. We listen, we don't judge.
We listen and we don't.
Yeah. But I do make ways for our patient to get the care that they need.
Are they like different programs and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah, I do have my own. I create payment plans. I partner with banks. So I do have a program called Smile Now, Pay Later.
Nice.
Just like if you were to go to the Apple store, nobody buys their phone cash. I know I don't.
Finance.
You finance it.
Do people finance veneer and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Especially, dental insurance here is a joke. So, and they do not cover anything cosmetic, which veneers do fall under that category.
There's a plan for that.
Correct. So with my plan, whether it's just regular checkup up until cosmetic, everything gets covered, right? And then it's just a matter of you creating your own payment plan. I don't create them for the patient. They decide, do they want to pay weekly, bi-weekly, once a month for 6, 12, 16?
Basically, the payment is very flexible.
Flexible.
In a sense.
Correct.
So no one should have any reason
No reason at all.
not to visit the dentist.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it's flexible and it's very convenient.
Correct. No excuse
No excuse whatsoever.
whatsoever.
All they have to do is pick up the phone, call you,
Or DM.
or just show up.
Show up. There you go.
So I'm sure that a lot of people is gonna watch this interview, and I would like for you to share some very important information to anyone that has the same passion as you, and whether they facing lack of confidence or lack of funding or just lack of support. What would you say to those type of people? How can you uplift them? How can you what can you say, any words of encouragement or guidance?
Very good.
Because I'm sitting across from you right now, and it seems like through the adversities, through all the the challenges, you still manage to come out and
Yeah.
on top, and you are doing very successful. And I'm quite sure a lot of people would love to be,
Yeah.
in such position. What would you like to share to those individuals?
Well, to the future dentists, I do essentially have a program to help them that I do have at the office. It's called a shadowing experience, one-on-one, that I do have where they can come in and essentially ask me questions. So everything that I do believe that everything you go through in life is not for you. It's for someone else. So everything that I've been through, maybe trial and errors, hey, this is what I did, and those were the results. So I essentially guide them one-on-one. Hey, those are the classes that you need to take, when to take it, right? And certain approach. So I study them based on their, based on their portfolio classes they have taken. So I essentially prepare them for that journey.
Nice.
So to them, it's, hey, there are resources available for you to do it. And if you are truly inspired, because most of them, they just want the lifestyle of dentistry, right? But there's some background work that needs to be done. It has to be done. Because
And that requires a lot of discipline also.
a lot. A lot of discipline. Yeah. And then essentially, it will eventually turn out if it's meant for you. I've had people come in and I tell them, you're not ready yet. This is what I will recommend.
So you bluntly
Correct.
honest and tell them
I
exactly.
tell them exactly. And I said, I'm not about to let you make that
And what
$1 million mistake.
How do you come up with such conclusion?
You remember, I see them 101. I'm very good at reading people.
Okay.
Okay. So it allows me to see them for who they are. I'm able to see their strength and weaknesses, right? And I also guide them into working on those weaknesses, right? And then also personality development, right? This is a field that requires you to be able to have a conversation with the patient. So if you're shy, okay, let's do some work on that, right? So it allows, it's like personal personality build up, right? Like a boot camp.
Like a boot.
Okay. So yeah, so I do have some great stories. I've had multiple young women who've been through the program and they are currently in dental school and they are doing great. So it does work.
Share some of those funniest moment with me, as far as it's client or personal experience within that field.
Ooh, the patients keep
The
me.
patient.
They keep me on my toes. They be like, let's say I present the treatment plan, and they're like, "Doctor from Bible bueno." Or let's say they don't have enough funds, they'll bring me mangoes, like whatever's left. Do you like mango?
Ivory. Oh my God.
And Haitian. So yeah, they just keep me laughing. So yeah.
Well, I respect and I embrace what you're doing for the community.
Thank you.
We need more of that.
Definitely.
Not for a black woman, but for a Haitian woman.
Yeah.
On top of that, so it's always a great pleasure. It's always like a thrill of excitement when
Yeah.
I come across professionals like yourself and that are like a pillar to our community
Yeah.
and that wear their title and represent the flag.
Yes.
So it's very, I mean, the level of excitement is it's undescribable. I can't, there's no words, you know. But in conclusion, since we are ready to wrap up this interview, um, one last question that I have for you would be, well, I have two more questions.
Okay.
If you weren't a dentist,
Ooh.
what career would you be in?
I love that question. I think I would have been a pilot.
A pilot. You love challenges.
I do. I love traveling. So instead of having to pay,
When do you have time to travel?
oh yeah, I create
Now
time.
that well
I mean,
established,
now I do. Yeah, a
you
lot.
have plenty of time. So everything that you didn't have a chance to,
Listen, I'm catching up.
oh my goodness. And the second question, it's for closure of this, great interview.
Thank you.
Everyone has a guilty pleasure. What is your guilty pleasure?
Guilty
What is
pleasure.
something that Stephanie cannot stop spending money on?
Oh, Jésus. I love shopping.
That's very broad. I need specification of specific item. Every time you are like at the mall, online shopping, you can't help yourself but to get some more of that specific item.
Shoes.
Oh,
Yep. Shoes, bags. It depends on what I'm in the mood for.
shoes, bag. Which one? Shoes or bag?
It depends.
Both.
Sometimes I get all three: clothes, bags, watches.
So So fashion,
I'm very spontaneous.
very spontaneous.
Yeah.
So your guilty pleasure, I would say, is what? Shoes, because that's the first thing you wear. So you have a closet full of shoes.
3.
3 closets. Okay, now. Yeah. So this was a very, very good interview, and
Thank you.
I really appreciated you take some time out out of your busy schedule. I know you are very busy, and once again, you know, uh, congratulations on
Thank
on
you.
your business. Although you have been in business for a very long time,
Yeah.
and I know I'm gonna continue rooting and celebrate you.
Thank
Even if
you.
you don't see me, I'm
Aw.
gonna be here. Referred you,
Thank you.
and be in the background doing some work. This is our community,
Yeah.
and it's up to us
Voilà.
to keep doing the work.
Definitely.
It was a
Merci
great
d'avance.
pleasure. It was a great pleasure having you.
Same. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, as you know, on a weekly basis, we bring real people with real stories. Social Link Podcast.